You know, I always tell stories about weebs and some of the dangers that people without the ability to tell the difference between anime characters and real-life people can be dangerous. This, on the other hand, is something far, far worse. If you are easily triggered by uncomfortable events, talks of abuse, cults, and stuff like that, I'd highly suggest you not watch this series. That being said, welcome to the Final Fantasy house. The following pages are a compiled list of stories and data about a group of individuals on the internet who prey on unsuspecting fans of various video games, TV shows, and movies. They take money, time, self-worth, self-confidence, and sanity and freedom away from those they target, sucking them into a schizophrenic constructed fantasy cult based around the things they once loved. This is 100% non-fictional. There is some pretty sick stuff in here, so please be aware if you wish to proceed. For those unfamiliar, allow me to give you a brief run-through of all of this. Final Fantasy is a popular Japanese fantasy role-playing game of various gaming consoles. Soul bonding is a new age term created for one who believes they have another soul living inside their body. On the internet, it's the embodiment of having an imaginary friend who you blame your poor behavior on. Reincarnation for these people is believed to be a reincarnated version of a fictional character. That is to say, for example, someone who had been Winnie from the Pooh in a past life. Note the more than one person can also be this fictional character. Being reborn by their terms was not a chance to do better or improve behavior, but more of a chance to add to their resuming lives. Magic, to some people, and to these people in particular, can be a religion. And it was something between a religion others were asked to believe in wholeheartedly and a game that the leaders of this were allowed to play. Standard rules for occult practices, like tarot readings, were completely thrown aside in various more dramatic, falsified rules. The death card in the tarot indicates change. To these people, indicated death and murder. Be aware that the events which happen in these stories like mine happened years ago. Many of the people have moved on, but still wish to warn others of the horrors they experienced. Many of them got into these situations because they were young or stupid. You are warned. This all went down several years ago, starting with innocent internet friendships and spiraling completely out of control into something that most normal people would find wholly unbelievable. Once I escaped them, I decided to write up my experiences and share with the rest of the net. Almost immediately, other survivors of this group began to send their stories as well. Naturally, the people who ran this Fantasyland cult were unhappy. They deleted live journals, accused everyone of lying, accused me of inventing it all because I was on drugs, despite their knowing I was not. They claimed that personal accounts written were not true, and that in the same breath began to attack the people who had not written them. They hopped from fandoms, from Final Fantasy to Hellsing to The Incredibles to Heroes, and hopped states, but never been able to shake the fact that they are obviously doing things that got people sick. Everything here is true, 100%. Names are changed to protect the identity of those involved. Allow us to begin.